All right, and we are live and in action. We are. All right, everybody. So today we're going to be doing some barbecuing. I have about 17 pounds of pork shoulders, and I have a few pounds of beef ribs. So, hey, Miss Hobbs. Hey, Aiden. What's up, my friends? Actually, both of you down in the Carolinas. Doing some barbecuing today. Gonna get the old. We're gonna smoke some meat. So smoking meat is what we are doing today. One sec. Need to close that. Close. All right, and yeah, we're about to smoke some meat. Thank you for the wishes, everybody. Welcome, joining on today's Q&A and barbecue and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just getting the barbecue all lit and set up now. And we'll go play with the pork. It looks like it's gonna rain. Hopefully not. But you can watch me set up the barbecue. So here we have a bag of briquettes. I have a Weber. It's a kettle. That's what I'm using to smoke on. That did not work. I shouldn't have just ripped that, but it's all good. So get this going. I got a lot of poundage of meat today. There's at least 20-ish pounds, so I'm gonna get definitely a good clump in here, a good bit to start. That should be good. If you want to see, it's like that. It's a good bit, and I'm gonna pile it up a little bit more. I might put, and then I'll put another handful in once it's lit. It's lit. Try not to get my hands too dirty. I mean, they're gonna get really dirty, but hopefully not too covered in coals, if you know what I'm saying. Coal dust. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty good to start. I'll throw another couple on. Can everybody hear me okay? It looks like it's gonna start, well, I saw a few drizzles. Hopefully it's not raining. Hey everybody, for those just joining, we're cooking some barbecue today. Smoking some meat. On the cooking. Yeah, I mean that's enough. It's way enough, to be honest. All right. Then I'm gonna get the old handy dandy flamethrower here. I gotta get a lighter. One sec. All right. Grill full of coals. Got my trusty flamethrower here. And we're gonna light it up. I think everybody should own a flamethrower. Woo! Alright. See that? We're about to light these things up. So the angle of this grill, in all reality, well, it'll work okay. I wish the angle was like a little better, because then I can shove it in more. There you go, that's what I'll do. That works. Alright, that will light them up pretty good. Pretty much full going there. So anyway, we got my got the old handy dandy flamethrower in the grill. I just shoved it in. Here, I'll see if I can get some better actions for you. Let's see. So it just got it going in there. It's basically just gonna light all the coal. Visaro asks, am I married? No, I'm not married. Let's see some other oh, thanks everybody. Glad we got You can hear me okay? We got Brandon, we got Andrew in here, we got Grace, we got Paulo. What's up from the Philippines? Nice. Thanks, Shake and Bake. I don't know, man. Just never really got into it. We got Polly. We got Rachel. We got Tyreno. We got Tyler. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Tyler. We got Chris. We got so many cool people in those. Victoria, thanks for tuning by. We got I'm Nacho King. So what will I cook? That's a great question. All right, so I'm starting to get the charcoal fumes, but these are lighting pretty well. So I'm gonna let this sit there for a second, and then I'll give it like another minute like that, and then I'm gonna reposition the coals, or reposition the flamethrower, whatever goes. Shut that door. Those first charcoal fumes aren't great. So what we are cooking today, putting some light on, is I have about 17 pounds of pork shoulders, and now about, I don't know, this is probably 4 pounds of beef ribs. So, and yes, I'm cooking all the food for myself. I'm not gonna eat all today, but just for like what I don't eat in the next few days, I'll just freeze. Favorite beef is, it depends like how cooking. If it's good, I really love a smoked brisket. Otherwise, I'm a big ribeye person for a steak. Chris says, just curious, you eat a lot and you're still jacked. Do you work out a lot more? Take Randy Santel, for instance. The biggest thing with me is it's just moderation. Like Randy Santel goes on these like month-long tours where he does food challenges for like 30 days. I've never done that, and I don't really plan to do it. I mean, like there's times where I'll go on vacation, I'll do 4 or 5, but like I haven't done 30. Simon says, do you eat once a day? Not really. I mean, I eat throughout the day. Sometimes when I start eating, I just eat everything for the day, but I do monitor very much what I eat. We got Renelin. Thank you for tuning in from the mukbang. We got Dave. We got Elmer. We're just doing some barbecue. So hold on, I'm gonna move the flamethrower and the coals, and then I'm going to start like seasoning the meats. I'll do a rub for them. And as a recommendation, remember kids, don't play with fire. This is dangerous, and it will burn you. And you probably shouldn't just be using your bare hands like I am either, to be perfectly honest with you. I feel this thing's weak right now. Oh, there you go, it's a little better. All right. That's okay for now. Yeah, it's good enough for now. I'll move it again in a minute, but we got Dave. What else we got in there? We got Donnie. We got Seek and Destroy. We got Veronica. Hey, thanks. I'm glad I was able to pronounce your name properly. Are you going to do more workout videos in the future? I mean, I could. The biggest thing with that is I have so many injuries right now that my workouts are just absolutely pitiful. Like they're not how do I put this? They're just like, it's so minimal. It's just trying to like prevent my, it's trying to prevent as much muscle loss as I can rather than like building anything, if that makes sense, or really working it. Rachel says, come to Washington or Portland. I would love to. I almost did when I was in Vancouver last year. We got Crixinia doing some cooking. Got Donnie Williams. What's up, my dude? Yeah, Seek and Destroy. Definitely could cut workouts. We got Paul in here. Paul stopped in before work. What's up? We're just doing some barbecuing. Now, I got the barbecue going. Yeah, that works. Now we're gonna do some rubs and season the meats. It'll kind of, yeah, my head's kind of cut off, but hopefully you can see the action going on here. Yeah, whatever. All right, cool. So the ribs I bought a while ago, I've had these out on the counter for a few hours to try to bring the temperature down. Ribs I had frozen because I bought them a couple of, like, literally about 2 months ago. That being said, I had them in the fridge overnight and they're pretty well defrosted. I'm doing for a rub, I have some seasoning salt, which is basically pepper. I think there's a little bit of onion, garlic. There's already some paprika in it, plus some salt. I dry brined the ribs since last night, so basically I just put a bit of salt on them. And here I have paprika, which I am going to put in this bag. And then the only other thing I'm going to probably get to it is, or like to add to it, is a bit of extra ground pepper. So now when I smoke meat, I don't always use a rub. Like there's a lot of times I'll literally just throw the thing on the barbecue and it turns out great. That being said, today I'm going all out. I'm going to do the rub. And I mean, I'm cooking a little bit in bulk. Like I said, I'm not going to eat this all today. I'm just cooking this. I mean, this can be cooking all day. I'm really not. I mean, I'm going to probably taste it tonight, but that's about it. Because it's already about 12 o'clock here, noon. And I mean, this could be on the barbecue for a good number of hours, and I'll probably finish it potentially in the oven, depending how late it gets. But I won't be really eating this tonight. So it's kind of more cooking it for the week and cooking it for the future. So we got our rubs, again, seasoning salt, paprika. And we got some ground black pepper. And this is a pretty coarse grind. This is almost like a Texas style barbecue pepper, if that makes sense. It's not bad. So I'll put some pepper in there. Again, I'll be honest, like, I don't think the rub is that important. It's more the smoking. Like, that's where you get most of flavor. The paprika and all the rub, it kind of just adds a little bit of flavor. But, like, again, you don't need it that much. I usually eat my pork with sauce. I usually sauce my pulled pork. So, you know, all that good stuff. It does add a little bit of flavor, of course, and it gets a really nice bark, and it makes it look really nice. Nice deep red and blacks. Adabo. I'm not sure what Adabo is. Rachel. Yeah, Rachel is in Vancouver. Is absolutely awesome. Would recommend. Donnie's the manager at Chipotle. Dope. Chris, thanks for stopping in. Pleasure. See you next time. Yeah, Seek and Destroy, all about that no frills life. I do shop there. Aiden says, when is your birthday? My birthday just passed, my friend. It was August 18th. We got Nicola in here. Yeah, I definitely sauce my pork, Megan. All right. I like my meat flavorful. How's that? Sauced and flavorful. Let me check. Let's check on the coals real quick. I mean, it's not like they're fine. I mean, it's just like some parts will be lit more than other parts. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate that. What area do I live in? I live in Ontario, Canada. We got the smorgasbord. We got Mr. George. What's up, George? Good friend George. He was just in a video I released yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, that was a great big kitchen sink ice cream challenge. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty crazy. It's delicious, but no shortage of ice cream. So yeah, so ribs. I'll just do that now. And I mean the ribs. I mean you're not really penetrating that much, to be honest. It's basically just like flavor. Let's see. I don't even know if I'll take. It still has the silver skin on it. I might rip it off. If it'll come, here we go. I'm literally just destroying the ribs taking off this skin, but it is coming. It's coming off slowly but surely. Here we go. This is the most so orthodox way to remove a silver skin. People would probably be like, "Oh, you cut the edges and blah blah blah." Screw that. Just rip it off. Although my ribs are falling apart. Oh look, I didn't even know. So there's actually two little racks here. I thought it was just one. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Well, I think that's what that is. All right, let's grab the skin off this one just to be fair and equal. We're all about equality here. Just ripping the silver skin off. That's good enough. All right. So, yeah, I wish I should have had a bowl. It's okay. I don't care. So, gonna get some rub. We're back. Ribs were pretty wet, so I don't really need any extra anything to help it adhere, like the sauce or the rub. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a whack of it on, put it all over, and it'll basically look like that. You see that? Like a nice red, deep color. Hey, Vamp, sharing autism awareness. Thanks for the share for such a great cause. Got Katie in here. What's up, Katie? This and the ribs too. I mean, in my opinion, there's no real use seasoning the bone side, so it's just really going to be on top. The rub on the ribs, like a big portion of it, really is just kind of like aesthetics. Again, it adds a little bit of flavor, blah blah blah, but a lot of it for ribs is just aesthetics. And then, I mean, you have your sauce and whatever, which is the flavor and the smoke, of course. I'm a big smoke fan. I like the deep flavors, so I use mesquite. I smoke with mesquite for everything. There's a number of things I smoke. I mostly smoke pork butts. I've done beef before. I've never officially done a brisket per se, but I've smoked lots, not lots, but a lot of pork roasts, or beef roasts, sorry. And I mean, they've always turned out pretty good. I've just never officially smoked the quote unquote brisket cut. So these little shoulders still have the skin on them. It's not fat, it's the skin. I mean, optimally, it probably could cut that off. It's not going to make much difference. I'll cut it. Yeah, I'll cut them off. Like if you get a pork butt, usually there's not skin on them. I'm using pork shoulders. It's almost the same cut, but it's a little different. So let's see if I can get a knife. There we go. Get a knife without touching anything. So I'm just cutting the skin off. I'm leaving the fat on it and in it because, I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with pulled pork. It's generally pretty fatty. That's kind of what gives it its, juiciness, tenderness, and it's very, very forgiving. Like, if you're gonna smoke or cook something really easy, it's a pork is definitely something you can do because it's just there's nothing to it, and it's hard to go wrong with it. So that's just a piece of literal skin that I removed. Put it back right there. And that's what the pork shoulder looks like. Alright. So I'm going to do this next one, and then I will be going and resuming the charcoal. And I'm going to go move it around. So again, just moving the skin. It's actually taken off a lot more fat than I was anticipating. Still be okay. The thing of the skin is, I mean, by the time you cook it, you know, you're low and slow. It is edible. Like, I mean, you could theoretically eat it, but it's just kind of like jelly. Like, it's kind of like gelatin. So I would never really recommend eating it, if that makes sense. But here we are nonetheless. Let's finish this real quick. These are going off pretty easy, and then I'll go tan the coals, because then I still got to coat them. Almost done. Only one more after this. So another thing about doing your own barbecue, if you're ever contemplating it, is it's a lot cheaper, obviously, and you can do it the way you like. So I got all these meats on sale. I've been waiting for them to go on sale. Like I said, I bought the ribs about 2 months ago, to be honest, and I just had them frozen. I didn't buy much at the time, but I was really waiting for this pork to go on sale. So it went on sale for $1.19 a pound, which is a great deal, because here again I have about 20, and I think the ribs I got again on a really, really good sale. They're not like the most quality beef ribs, but they're still, I think, like maybe $3 a pound, maybe, which is super cheap for beef ribs. $3 or $4. So all this meat, which is about 20, let's say 20 pounds of meat, maybe 19 pounds of meat, in all reality cost me like just under 25 bucks. So, I mean, that's a damn good deal. Throw in a bag of charcoal, which I'm not going to use at all, it's 10 bucks. So, I mean, we're talking, you know, and it's obviously, this is a raw weight, and once it's cooked, it'll be less. But we are talking a buttload of barbecue for like $30. Now, yes, it takes time and blah, blah, blah. You kind of got to get the equipment, but I bought this kettle barbecue off Kijiji, so kind of like Craigslist, like used, for like 20 bucks, which is a heck of a deal. Definitely, I'd love to do some cooking with Grace. Got AJ in the house. We got some, oh wow, we have lots of different times. We all time zones going on here. That's awesome. Making Chef Ramsay look good. There you go. Yeah, you could deep fry the skin if you like. Let's see. Thanks, Donnie. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, smoking the meats. All right, went through the comments. I think we're caught up. Let's see. Hi from Sweden. Got Michael in here. What's up there? Actually, it's not Michael, it's David. What's up, David? How you doing, bro? All right, it is starting to rain out here, so I'm gonna do this quick. I'll get the roof on it. So those charcoals are really lit well in that area. Uh-oh. Might have run out of pain. Remember I said this wasn't working that well? Oh, it sounds like it's going. I might just have to relight the flamethrower. But those coals are going good. Oh, there we go. We're back. Flamethrower just went out, but it's going good. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that, but it's going. All right. It's going well. It's starting to smoke. And it's also starting to rain. So I might just have to put the lid on it and let the coals naturally do their thing. Oops. All right, and that's good. It's starting to go, so it's starting to rain as well. So pump the coals here. Oh, good. They're gonna get going. I think I might even just take the thrower out right now. It's not needed. They're lit enough. It'll just take a minute longer, but let them do their thing. Alright. Yeah, I gotta keep them covered because it's starting to rain here. Yeah. And that's about it, pretty much. Oh, I see what's going on. I think the flamethrower stopped working because I shoved a coal in it by accident. See how hot that is. Oh yeah, that's hot. Again, if you have gloves, definitely use them. That's the smarter thing. Gloves are smarter. I think we're out of propane. I think that's the issue. Okay. We still got it lit. Maybe it's going. Going a little bit. A little bit. Hashtag playing with fire. So I'm just getting this all lit. Smoking the old eyeballs, that feels great. It's going pretty good. Whoops. All right. I gotta have the lid on because it is raining. I don't know if you can see the raindrops on the tarp there. Anyway, let's. I breathed in enough carbon dioxide for my life just there. Woo! All right, we're back in now. I can breathe. Whew. Yeah, that's hard on the lungs. Would not recommend, everybody. We got Shane. Or Shade. Thanks for checking in, Shade. We got Lynn. What's up, Lynn? I haven't been riding again, but I'd love to. Let's see. Yeah, chimney starters are great. I don't have one, but if I did, it'd be perfect. Is the brick wall burnt? Kind of looks that way, to be honest. Let's see what else we got going on. Got Daniel in here. You can tell I never barbecues. Thanks. No. We'll say you can go with that. Eat the barbecue, the actual barbecue, like the grill. That would be interesting. Up close when you start the food, for sure. Can you buy Strike Anywhere matches in Canada? Yes, you can. You can buy Strike matches. Sprinkles down here in Texas. Thunderstorm coming. Yeah, we had a really bad storm here. We got Jay. We got Florin. We got Tony. Watching from Toronto. What's up, my friend? Can't see anything now on your live stream. That's really. Anybody else having that issue? That was a while ago. Got trouble connecting. Briquette stuck. Yeah, that's it. It was a briquette stuck in the end. All right, cool. Now we're back. TH2 Base says, why didn't you post your Coney dog eating contest? I will. All my videos are about a month to 6 weeks behind. So like contest I posted, or the challenge I posted yesterday was from July, beginning of July. Let's see. Use propane for accessories. We got Eric, we got Flip Flop, we got Nathan Deaton. Aiden, my address is in the description on all my videos. Tony, thanks very much. All right, I think I'm back. We got Spiv. Let's see. Now, where are we? All right, back to our cooking. Ribs, they got a rub on them. Then our porks, which we just took the skins off, and we're gonna now put some more rub on them. Vibrant Green, what's up, my friend from Cape Breton? And thank you, Aiden. Appreciate that support, my friend. I hope to get down to the Carolinas again at some point. We got the witty poet, Joel and me. That's exactly it, right? I'm all about that meat life. My two favorite foods, tropical fruits and animals. All right. Oh, man. That was a lot of carbon monoxide to breathe in. All right. Let's do this. I'm just going to rub this. I'm basically just going to put this on the one tray. I don't really care. But the pork, just putting it all over. I think this is wet enough. I'll grab some mustard or whatever if it's not going to stick to it. However, that being said, I think it should stick to it a-okay. At least enough for my purposes. And yeah, it's sticking good enough. But if you're using your rubs, some people use like oils, like olive oil or something, or mustard is a common one, just to like wet the meat more to help the rubs stick a little better. And you could use something else too, but I mean theoretically you could just wet it, but those two items add very good lubrication. And let's see. There you go, patting the meat, everybody, patting the meat. Sorry, the thing cut out for a second, but I got it back. Thank you for the kind words, everybody. Thank you, Mohammed. Appreciate you joining in. I'm definitely proceeding to rub the meat. There's lots of comments you could enter about the meat, right? About rubbing meat. No shortage of meat rubbing. Meat. So now normally I would like to get a bigger like pork shoulder or like a butt, like just the one big piece. And I did ask at the store where they had it on sale, they had bigger ones. And the guy was like, well, the biggest ones we have are like double the size of what they had on the shelf. So these are all about 4 pounds. So they would have had ones that are like 8 or 9, but he said that he trims them a bit. So I would have had a lot more kind of just excess fat skin kind of waste product. So I just went with the with these ones. But normally I'd prefer just one big piece. Yeah. Everybody back okay? I know it cut out there for like a split second. Just rubbing the meat, patting the meat. And I mean, again, if you're more particular, you could spend more time doing this. I'm not spending a lot of time doing this because it's just for myself and my own consumption, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Here we go. Still just rubbing that meat all over.
You're rubbing your meat?
I'm rubbing the meat. The guy I live with, Dennis, just got home. He heard me rubbing the meat. He was had to query about that a little bit.
Okay, I better get out of here.
Yeah. But I am rubbing the meat.
Started raining about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know it did actually.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
You put all 3 of those on the Barbie?
I got 4, and then the ribs. Yeah. We're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, geez, sorry.
No, it's all good. You can join. So Dennis is the guy I live with. He just got home. As you heard, he was quite shocked with the amount of meat we have here. It's a good bit.
So how many people are watching on YouTube?
We have about 72 right now.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, not bad. By the way, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, we're up to 74. Look at that. So again, just rubbing the meat. I'll show you. These look really good. I'll show you all in about 3 seconds once I rub this last one. Okay, I'll show you. Here's the before, and then here's the after. Beautiful. And just rubbing the last one. I got lots of rub left, but it's not a bad thing per se. If I would have had it in a container, I could have saved it for next time, but alright, well, make sure they are damn well coated. And these are pretty well coated right now. This last one seems a little drier. I probably could have used a little bit of mustard or oil or something to make it stick on, but this piece also has a lot of just fat, a lot of visceral fat on it. So alright, that's good enough for me. Most of them are rubbed. Alright. Now the part you've all been waiting for, as soon as I wash my hands. Washing my hands in the sink. I'll be honest, it's more just rinsing because I'm going to have to touch the meat again in a second. Right here, use the bag to touch my phone. Alright, here everybody, you ready for this magic? Let's show you. So this is what they look like. All nice and... Oh, we're back. Sorry guys, cut out there for a second, but as I was showing you, we missed a spot there. But here's what these rubbed hunks of meat look like. really deep red coating. So that's it. Sorry, cut back. I'll try to get a few comments here. Are there plans to get on your own? Oh, is that own place? I just moved in here actually. It's pretty cool. Hey, we got Justin here. What's up, Justin? Kind of rub I'm using my own rub. So it's basically paprika and some seasoning salt, which is basically like salt with I think a little bit of pepper. I think there's a little bit of paprika in it as well. And I think there's a little bit of garlic, maybe a little bit of onion or something in it, just a little something. Again, the rub, it's almost more presentation. I've done it with and without the rub, and to me, it doesn't really make that much difference. We gotta go check on the barbecue though. Paprika, not cayenne pepper. I've used cayenne before, but it's just too much heat for most people. I like heat, but a lot of people can't handle it. All right. So this is now definitely going. Still sprinkling a little bit, but so here we go. The other charcoal's well lit. Flamethrower is not doing anything. Get turned off. Probably drowned. Actually, it's still going. I lied. I thought it would have been drowned out by just the lack of oxygen, but we'll turn that off. Hashtag try and do this with one hand. Open, close. There we go. And it is off. Officially off. See how long it takes to empty out the tube. Because the propane tank's off. And it's still going. I mean, while it's still going, there we go, blew it out. Alright. So that's good. And it is closed, and it is closed. All right, we're good. So that thing's off. Briquettes are well lit, and I'm gonna go get the meat. We'll basically just throw them right on. Oh yeah, lots of heat there. And I'm gonna grab. Look at that. You see the fire off that? I don't know if you can, but they're very well lit. Grab a few more briquettes. Just throw them right on top where it's really well lit. And there's still a few around the edges, which hopefully will get lit there. Some of these ones I'll just throw on top like that. Maybe a few more I can throw up. Being very careful. Again, kids, don't do that. Don't use your hands. And I'll put... I mean, in all reality, I don't need any more. I'll put just a couple more because we're not going to add any later. That'll be enough for now. There we go. So there we go, kids. That's what the charcoal and the barbecue looks like. It's raging hot. So now I'm going to put the grill on it. The grill. Close it up, and let's go get the meat. So there we go. This is a step-by-step process, and of course, everything always takes longer than you anticipate. Because I didn't anticipate this taking this long to get all set up and going, but okay. So that is super duper hot. If you caught it earlier, you heard me say I just picked up this barbecue, this little kettle. I thought it used. There you go. I literally got it for $20, so it's a steal of a deal. But if you notice, it took me a second to get the lid on. It obviously fell before, so I mean, like the lid's on there now, but you kind of gotta. It's a little bent, so you gotta position it just right. But for $20, I'm not complaining. This is roaring, smoking. This is great. I have multiple thermometers. I'm going to get a thermometer because you got to monitor the heat. You want the. I like to keep my grill 225, 250, something like that would be perfect. Definitely no hotter than like 275. And yeah, because then you're just not really going to be doing that low and slow stuff. Whew. All right, that's smoky. take the briquettes in. So I took about a half bag of briquettes, but that's only the briquettes again were like $10, so $5 briquettes. So now we're like max $35 in for 20 pounds uncooked meat. Basically going to be cooked on the grill out there. So let's do this. Yeah, I'll get the thermometer first. And let's see where it's at. But yeah, I'll basically just put them on the grill, and then I'll kind of adjust the temperature because the temperature of the grill will vary a little bit once you get the meat on. It'll cool down a little bit. So let's see what else we got. We got Artin in here. Hey, what's up, Artin? Friend. We got a question. What about some pre-soaked chips? I don't have pre-soaked chips, but I have chunks today. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate that, my friend. Justin, I'm going to be in Toronto come mid-October for sure, so I'll definitely make some posts. Time in Canada, where I am in central Canada, it is 12:12 p.m., so it is noon, about lunchtime. Burnt ends are great. Just started rain here in Niagara. Yeah, Dave, it is raining here a bit for sure. But just a little bit, just sprinkling. I can't believe you're live. I always miss your vids. It's 5:15. Well, it's nice to see you there, Fairy Dust. Glad you made it. You ever traveled to Lockend, Florida? I've been to Miami and Orlando, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, Justin. So there's the poutine contest going on in Toronto, and then we'll be doing some like extra eating around there, and I may even have a contest on the 17th or 15th, maybe 15th, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to it. It's only kind of be worth my time, if that makes sense, but there'll be no shortage of eating coming your way. All right, so first tray of meat. We got a nice little looking butt and the ribs. Second and third butts. Oh, it is really starting to rain now. I didn't think it was supposed to rain. Oh well, shit happens. Sorry, I just swore. I try not to swear too much on video, but if you meet me, and when I meet, get to know me, I do swear occasionally, kind of often. Pork number 1 going in the kettle. Pork number 2. Ooh. Pork number 3 going in the kettle. And I'm not really worried if they top each other a bit, because if they were like, if these were bigger pieces, less room would be exposed anyway. Here's butt number 4. Probably about as close. Yeah, I'm just gonna stack them. I don't want them close to the I don't want them that close to the coals like that. Good enough for me. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn the heat down on this thing for sure. It is roaring. And here's the ribs. So the ribs are going to be on for a lot less time because they're a lot smaller and like thinner. So they look like. And I'm going to wrap. Sorry, and we're back. I don't know why. And I forgot to put my chunks on the fire actually. So I'm going to try to do that real quick. So I got some mesquite chunks. Again, I'm not really worried about the heat on the grill right now. Like, I'm not worried about the heat escaping because it is so hot. But there you go. Just quartered. Turn the vents from full to a third. See if I can get in this bag. There we go. All right, and mesquite chunks. It's like chunks of wood. I'll put that one right on top, actually. It's a little too hot. Again, don't do this. This is really dumb of me right now. This is extra dangerous. Don't do. That's pretty much everything I say in all my videos. Don't do what I do and you'll be okay. Anyway, got a few blocks in there though. These big blocks of mesquite. Throw this lid on. Lid on the Barbie. There we go. Nice and secured. Now we're gonna have to play with this temperature. So yes, there's a question. Do I have a thermometer? I have a couple, but I have one here right now, which we're just going to put right on the back, like basically like this. And leave that for 5 minutes, and let's see what the temperature is. Also take all these trays and start cleaning up. As much as I don't enjoy it, cleanup is always part of the old shebang. Got a good old No Frills bag here. Shout out No Frills in Canada. All that discount grocery stuff. Just getting all this in there. Alright, that's majority of the actual waste. Got a knife here. Somebody says, here, I'll get a few questions in. How's that? Your connection keeps having you doing the statue challenge. Oh, really? Is there an issue? I can't tell. My Dizzle just pulled a brisket. That's awesome, dude. Maybe it's better inside. Let's try. Let's see. How far are you from New Jersey, New York, whatnot? You very well have said in previous videos, but you seem to have quite a few from the region lately. Just curious. Yeah, so from New York City, if you're driving, probably about 8-9 hours. From Buffalo, like an hour and a half. So I'm close. Will you post a video eating that barbecue? I mean, I could. I'm not gonna eat it all. Do you think you'll ever do a challenge in Scotland? Definitely. I can't wait to go to Scotland. Jeff says, Jeff Esper's in the house. If you don't know Jeff, check out his channel. Man is an amazing eater. Like literally up there for like the best in the world, 100%. Jeff, the next contest I have a very small hot dog eating contest this coming week, like next weekend, and then there is pumpkin pie in Clarence, New York. Got wacky wearables. We got Terra. We got image delay on my side. Oh, really? Okay, that's weird. Let me know. Hopefully it's getting a little better now that I'm inside. Maybe it's because I was outside. A calzone challenge in Vermont. That sounds cool. I've done a panzerotti challenge, so kind of like a calzone. What time do I plan to eat? Says Cam. Cam, this is not. I'm really not gonna be able to eat this today. It's not gonna be done till very, very late. I might get like to taste it like right at the end, like late tonight, but I won't really be eating this today. Sure that is. So I would say probably not. What is a Stovey? I would love to know. Have you had Adamson barbecue in Toronto? Yes, that is the best barbecue I've ever had. I actually one time ate about 12 pounds of barbecue there for charity. It was a great time. Video is on my channel if you want to check it out. But Adamson is by far the best barbecue I've ever had. It is a very authentic Texas style barbecue. They literally went down to like all the Franklin's, all the most famous barbecue joints, and basically just learned what to do, and they do it damn well. Their brisket, like unspeakable, like it's amazing. All right, let's check this thermometer now. Benjamin's Calabash Seafood Buffet in Myrtle Beach. That sounds great, man. Pumpkin pie contest is pretty good. Do you come to Michigan often? Yeah, I've been. Yeah, Smorgasbord. Everybody check out George's stuff. I don't think George, you have your YouTube up yet? I know for sure he has his Facebook, and all the links are in my videos with him. Really cool guy. Okay, yeah, this barbecue is way too hot. So we're gonna crank this way the hell down. Maybe it's like 450 degrees. So we're gonna turn that way down and take the lid off just to break the heat real quick there. But this is what it looks like in there right now. Got the wood starting to smoke a bit. Got the coals going, and all the beautiful pieces of meat. Alright. And I'm going to shut this back down. So the vents are they were full, now they're about a third. And let's see how that changes the good old temperature in there. Okay, let's get my thermometer back. Position it like that. There we go. And it is still over, it's still over 300. So we're cranking this down even more. Get the airflow, touch the one at the bottom a little bit more. This little lever. There we go. Woo! So now it's still super hot. It's like 350, but I just cranked the lever down a little bit more, and I gotta let it sit for a few minutes because the coals will like a little bit less oxygen. It'll go down a bit more. So now there's less oxygen going in there. So again, it's super hot, but let's check back. Again, about 5 minutes. And we'll see what happens. But it should be okay. So yeah, pretty good. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. AJ says, I've seen most of your videos. Did I miss one? State of Kansas. Have you ever been to Kansas? Alright, so George has the YouTube, but definitely check it out. I imagine it's the Smorgasbord. Is that right there, George? Feel free to copy and paste your link in there right now. Definitely come to Sacramento, California. Dave's Challenge by Leather Bees. It's an ice cream challenge, burger fries. That sounds delicious. Do you know what your next challenge is you're doing next? Potentially. Like, yeah, I'll say yes. I don't know when I'm doing them, like a time, but I have one steak challenge to do, and I have I have some dirt on me, probably from the rub. And then I have I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a Japanese this type of food, and yeah, I'll check it out. Butter says, ever heading out west in Canada to try some comps out this way? So I was in Vancouver. I'll definitely come back. So yeah, for sure. For sure. Let me. Okay, now I'm good to officially wash my hands. And hello, Donald from Arizona. Oh, so I mean, I'll be doing some like localish traveling. My next like far travel, I'm going to Vegas. Las Vegas, baby. So I haven't really officially announced that, but I guess I just did. Joel Hansen, at some point, will be in Las Vegas, Nevada. Nicola, yeah, Japanese are, I like their food. They have some great food. Greetings from Sweden, Hyana. Matt, Viva Las Vegas, that's right. Justin says, Viva Las Vegas, that's exciting. What challenges have you seen there on the strip? You know, I looked it up very, very briefly. There's a couple. There's not like that many, but there's a couple I'll definitely do. I don't have any specifics yet. I haven't really eaten anything today. I think it's great that you have a disclaimer at the beginning of your videos. I have esophageal cancer, and through your videos, challenges help me enjoy the foods I can't eat. Well, Donald, I'm very glad to hear that. I want to sincerely and personally thank you for watching the videos. You know, we all have our struggles, and it's all about just doing the best we can. And as funny as it is, and as funny as, you know, sometimes there's some joking to it. When I say, you know, stay happy, healthy, and hungry, it's about doing what we can. Sorry you can't come to the barbecue. Yeah, no, it's okay. Internship's going pretty good. It definitely crazy busy. And yeah, like crazy. And actually, I could talk a lot more about that. Maybe I'll do a real like personal update video. Would people like that? Just talking about life in general? Because that'd be a whole video in itself. I could do it with like a mukbang. I could do it with a mukbang. This is still way too hot. I'm trying to get that wood in there a little more. There we go. Alright, 1 sec, y'all. 1 second. My little imperfect rubber kettle. Here we go. Okay, so I just close the vent even more. The only thing is I don't want to put it out. That's almost about as closed as I can have them. What do I do for fun? For fun, I do YouTube videos, I eat, I go to the gym. I like to go to some events, like this last week I went to musical events the last couple days. Today I'm going to go to a kind of an outside farmer's market, assuming it doesn't start raining. Justin says, how does it feel to have your graduation from Masters from Guelph? It's not bad. Like, it's pretty cool. Brontosaurus says, hi Joel, you should come over here to the UK and eat our great food. I have never been to Europe, and I will definitely be over there. Jules, nice to see you in here. AJ says, I bet, yeah, it would be interesting. Okay, cool. He looks uncertain about the barbecue. Sure. How come the meat's on top of each other? I thought you were supposed to spread out the meat. So if you had like a normal smoker, you probably would. Smoking on a kettle grill, you have your coals on one side and then the meat on the other. And I'm cooking so much that I have to stack them on top of each other. Yeah, it's just a good old Weber grill. Which other YouTube do you like to watch, Joel? I definitely watch all my friends' videos. I watch some a little bit of this guy Nick Strength and Power. I watch Google Foods. I watch a couple car videos. Mandarin buffet video. I do have a Chinese buffet video coming up soon. It's not Mandarin, but basically. Would you wear a kilt? I would love to wear a kilt every single day. Every single day. That freedom would be great, except in the winter because it's just too cold. But if it wasn't cold, I would love to wear one every day. All right, temperature is staying a little bit less. Still not perfect, so I'm gonna close that vent even a little bit more. I can't believe I'm doing that, but now I gotta let that settle down, because anymore I'm worried about it potentially going out. It's kind of the best way I'll put it. There you go. All right. Gonna let that sit for a while then, and let's see what happens. Yeah, Google Foods is crazy. He has all beautiful cuts of meat and steaks and everything. How much time do you spend editing and producing video content? Way too much, to be honest. Like, it takes hours. A lot of videos take hours to produce. I don't know if people realize that. What's your favorite dessert? Ooh, that's a good question. I really like, well, I mean, just in general, I really like fruits. I like pies. I like pecan pie is really good. I like squares, carrot cake's really good. I do like ice cream, certain kinds. I like a lot of things. All right. Yeah, we're gonna double check on that temperature in a little bit. That's about as little heat I can have, or little events as I can have going. I'm gonna eat something though. Zodiac sign. I am a Leo. A Leo. Alright. Take our wood in. Oh, let's see what happens. I can smell the mesquite. Smell the wood. I've always used chips before, actually. This is my first time having chunks. And they're definitely burning a little slower and operating a little different than the chips, because chips burn up really quick, right? So, all right, well, everybody, that's about that. So we're just going to, I'll probably eat a little bit, and then I'll probably sign off. I'll answer a few questions. When you come to the UK, come down to Cornwall. Sure. When I go to the UK, I hope to see quite a few places. Joel says thanks for doing this live chat, so I don't have to get up early in the morning to see. Yeah, absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. My friggin' little tripod is being difficult. There we go. All right. I'll eat some grapes, I guess. Freeze-dried strawberries are the best dessert ever. I have had them. This is kind of interesting. When did you realize you could eat that much? I've always been able to eat a lot, and I've always wanted to do like food challenges. Like I was always that person. I'd be like, oh, I bet I could do that. And finally one day I just did it, and I did like horrible in my first challenge. I spent the majority of the time almost feeling like I needed to throw up. But somehow later in the night when I felt absolutely sick, I was like, I'm going to do that again. And I did. And the rest is history. Got some, got a handful of grapes. I'm with Nicola. I like vanilla ice cream. I'm not a chocolate ice cream person. I don't think I can send pictures, otherwise I'd send a picture of my ice cream I had yesterday. If you make it to the UK, arrange with Shukkeeper, who's another competitor. Yeah, Leah. Leah's a talented girl. I'd love to. Hey Jay, thanks for tuning in. Glad you made it. Joel says, I envy how much you eat. I mean, it is a little bit sometimes. You got any competitions coming up with Molly, garbage, etc.? Yeah, so I'll be at the Clarence Pumpkin Farm. Clarence? Yeah, or the Great Pumpkin Farm in Clarence, New York. They will all be there. And I look forward to it. I love seeing them. Good friends. Miss Hobbs has got her marinade ready. I like it. She's doing some cooking too. What's the worst thing you've eaten on a challenge? The video's not out yet, but I ate two things. Raw chicken wings, raw beef, and like raw ground beef. Ugh. I like eating along to your videos since I'm usually alone. Thanks for the company. Amanda, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I often eat alone as well, so I definitely understand that. Yeah, Jennifer, I do have some videos from London, Ontario, but not London in the UK. New subscriber, love with your channel. Thank you so much. Angela, appreciate you tuning in. We got Lily in the house. Matt says, what do you think about Matt Stoney? Seems like a cool guy. I've met him a couple times. He's pretty quiet in person, actually, but yeah, he's a solid guy. Favorite dinner? Barbecue. Barbecue. I'm definitely a big barbecue fan. Yeah, raw chicken wings was bad. The raw beef was equally as bad. That video will be out next little bit. Definitely next month. It was nasty. Like, just don't do it. Like, yeah, just nasty. Let's go check on our little barbecue going on. Christian says, have you ever been to Hawaii? I have not, but I would love to. That sounds awesome. I love the heat. So that'd be beautiful. Justin says, hey Joel, do you have a Patreon or anything? I definitely have a Patreon, everybody. Feel free to tune on in if you'd like. Check it out. Link is in my description. So on my Patreon, you're going to be able to see all my uploads early, or at least the vast majority. So, for example, I think the people who saw that ice cream, so all my Patreons saw my ice cream challenge I posted yesterday for like the last week or so. So it's definitely cool. It gives you another way to directly message me. I respond very as best I can in direct messages. And also I post some more personal things actually, kind of behind the scenes. Bailey, you've been to Mandarin yet? I actually have not. I went to a different Chinese buffet restaurant. Yeah, AJ, you asked me that question, and it's unfortunate, but yeah. D, nice to see you in here. Are you doing a live vid when the barbecue is done? It might be really late, like 11 or 12, so probably, oh dang, I need to get up early tomorrow. So probably not. I thought you'd been to UK, London, UK. Can't believe you don't visit any Europe. Come over. Me and my man will put you and your girlfriend. Thank you so much. That'd be awesome, Jennifer. I appreciate that. I'll definitely be in touch when I do that. Justin, thanks so much, man. You're great. Really appreciate that. Justin, people don't know me, and Justin did a challenge together actually in Toronto. This would have been last, I think, December. So almost a year, which is crazy. Crazy. That poutine video near the end of the the garlic sauce. That was actually another rough challenge where I had to do the big shawarma fries. Yeah, Justin, good call. Some people don't know this, but Super Chat takes like 30% of the revenue. So if you give me $10, they take $3. Figure that out. But I totally appreciate the support from everybody. Like, you guys rock. And yeah, Justin, definitely hope to see you sometime again. I know you said, I think you said you're in Whitby or a little bit out of the city, but definitely keep track of those travel plans. Keep burning myself. All right, let's see how hot that is now. Time has flown, nearly Christmas. It really has. I can't believe like it's mid-September, and here in Canada, at least where I'm in Ontario, it's cold. Like, it's fall. It's not summer at all. Summer. It is fall. Yeah, I can't believe that either. Keith says, love your videos. Keep up the great work, and keep making awesome videos for us to watch. I will do my best. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support, everybody. And by the way, like, there's sometimes, like, I'll be out and about and people come up to me and be like, are you Joel? And I'm like, yeah. So definitely do that. If you ever see me out and about anywhere, everybody, just come up and say hi. I really appreciate it. It's great to meet everybody. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like to meet everybody. Like, you know, I get to know a lot of you personally over the internet, but meeting face to face is better. And I think our barbecue's where we want. It looks like it's about 250-ish. So closing all those dang vents. That's what it was required. Although it might still go up a little bit more, so I gotta wait a few more minutes. Have you ever eaten ostrich? I've never had. That'd be interesting. Yeah, Bailey, it's cold in Hansen. Patreon is a good call. Help can do it. Thank you so much, AJ. Really appreciate it. And all my Patreon money, I like specifically pool it to travels. So I never I use it towards the challenges. Like, it's funny, like, if that makes sense. So I don't actually like take that money and use it personally. I take that money and put it directly into travels for food challenges, or like if there's a video like a buffet I gotta pay for it, then like I'll use it for that. But all that money goes directly into my content. Aaron, we got Mr. The Wrench in here. Homemade slaw and hush puppies and beans. I've definitely made. I've never made hush puppies, but I've definitely done coleslaw, and I really like coleslaw. Hello from England. I have family in Brampton. Really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty close. Seriously made a great start to my day. AJ, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I won't be on here. I'll only be on here about another probably 10 minutes, everybody. Yeah, about 10, because this is going to be okay, and then I'm going to go get on with the rest of my life. Yeah, so actually it's still a little bit hotter than I'd like. Let's close this up a little bit more. But it's much better than it was. Still closer to about 300 degrees, but much less than it was. Hey, that's what it needs. That's what it needs. I'm just worried it's going to go out. So that is a very closed vent. This is my first time cooking on this specific kettle. I used to cook on a Weber kettle last year, but on this kettle, this is my first time using it. So you got to get to know the specific kettle, right? Specific grill. I do see some little bit of liquid coming out the bottom, so we have some cooking going on. Maybe a little something to put underneath. Am I going to eat right now? No, definitely not. This is going to be a long, long time. 92 in Memphis. Damn, Jerry, I need to be down there, my brother. That's crazy. Got Michael in Wales. Thank you so much. We got Polo. We should hook up with the YouTuber Quang Tran. I'm not sure who that is. I'll look it up. Jules, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. My pleasure, AJ. Really appreciate that. All right, everybody. Here we go. Let's see what it currently looks like right now. And that's what the coals look like. So the coals, I'll be honest, they do. I mean, they're obviously heated. I can tell they're not as hot as they were before, because there is a lot less red on them. I just don't want them to go out. One sec. I'm gonna play with them a second. Alright, I need tongs. I'm just moving the ribs around. Don't be as primitive as me and use your hands. Use utensils if you have them. There, that works. Alright. So that's pretty good. I've never been in Weber's Burger Joint. That sounds pretty good. 79 degrees, North Carolina. That sounds solid. Yes, this is a hot tub, Aaron. Doing challenge with Molly. So I did one with her before last year. Maybe again when we meet up, that'd be cool. 20 sub Big Mac challenge, not gonna happen. It's not worth the money. It's a lot of food. It's not worth the time. But anyway, that everybody, I think I'm gonna get off. It's been about an hour and a half, so I really want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please show the end result mouth-watering. I think it's flavor explosion. Okay, that may okay. I can work with that. I'll be in the video at some point. In fact, I think the next video has a little bit of barbecue steak action going on, but only a little bit. But I want to thank you all for tuning in so much. This was absolutely great. Appreciate the time, the efforts, everybody, and yeah, and that. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy. I'll give you an update on barbecue later. And till next time, you know what to do. AKA, stay happy, healthy, hungry, and happy eating. Bye, everybody. There we go. Peace.